Good morning, bro. Morning to you too, bro. Did you hear the news? No, what happened? Apparently, we're having a substitute today since our teacher's not gonna be here today. Oh, okay. I hope we have a good substitute today. Uh, Greg, can you not interrupt me and my friend when we're talking, please? No. I wasn't talking to you guys, I was talking to myself. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Greg. Morning, class. Oh, hey, principal. Are you gonna teach us today to be a substitute? No, I'm not. I'm just gonna introduce you your substitute. So, class, apparently, no one's available to become a substitute that works in our school, so we asked people that live in the city or somewhere in the state to be a substitute, and one man actually said yes. And there's two people who know him. There are two people in this class know him very well. So let's meet Remy's brother. Good morning, class. Good morning, class. Dude, that man looks exactly like your brother. Yeah, that looks like my older brother, Jesse. Yeah. Wait, I think that's him. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I. Yeah, that's gotta be him. The principal did say that that was your brother. Yeah, I know. Okay, class. Have fun with your substitute. Let me know. Let me know if he's doing something wrong. Come to my office and let me know if he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? Okay. Okay, class, today we're gonna watch TV and sleep. So I'm gonna turn on the TV. And yes, I'm Jesse, Remy's brother. I knew that was Remy's brother. Yeah. Yep, that's my brother. Yep, my brother's teaching today. I mean, he says we're gonna watch TV and sleep. I'll accept that for one time. I accept it, too. Please, I'm turning on the TV in 3, 2, 1, go. And I'm going to sleep. Lay down and go to sleep on the floor.
Your countries, but also protecting your neighbors each defending our own sovereignty, we're each defending our own security and economic prosperity, but then also continuing to build on these relationships to ensure that we can do that in a way that's effective, defeating the enemies that we have amongst us in the cartel organizations, which our country has designated as foreign terrorist organizations. But then also by adding that security element, we have an opportunity then to have economic prosperity that blesses all of our people. So I do want to thank the president for creating this and for giving me the honor and the opportunity to serve as a special envoy to this region, to the Western Hemisphere. This Shield of Americas will be a powerful example to the rest of the world about what's possible. There's nothing like this happening today anywhere else in the world. And the way that we cooperate on our shared ideals of freedom and of democracy and safety and security will be a shining light to all of who wish to be more like all of us. So my background is I'm a farmer and a rancher that served in government, was being invaded by enemies, millions of them that were coming in unvetted, that we didn't know who was there and who wished to harm us. We secured that border. We focused on removing public safety threats, and over 3 million people have been deported or removed from our country in the last year. Secure borders has changed everything for our country. It's allowed us an opportunity to focus on business and investment, relationships with other countries, and has ended the crisis that our country was going through in the years previous to President Trump's leadership. So that is something that we recognize, that now that America is secure and our borders are secure, that we want to focus on our neighbors and to help our neighbors with their borders and challenges that they have so that they may have the security that we enjoy. I've looked forward to meeting many of you. Many of you I've met throughout the last year and spent time with. I know President Bukele was probably, I think, the first world leader I had the chance to visit with. We partnered on security and in El Salvador, and appreciate the way he's brought peace to El Salvador, and prosperity is following. That's been a great example. Also went to Chile and spent some time and enjoyed that as well. We focused on, under the Department of Homeland Security, we have cybersecurity operations and experts, and we worked there with embedding some cybersecurity experts and have that opportunity to continue to build on that if that's some of the challenges that you may have. Spent some time in Argentina with President Milei as well, and appreciated his focus on economic prosperity and how we could work together on that. And of course, Ecuador has been very strong partners with all of us. We've worked on not just security and fighting cartels, but also making sure the drug trafficking is being addressed and we can build those relationships. I've been in many of your other countries working with your presidents and leaders, and hope to continue to build on that so that we can have candid conversations about what to do in the future. Our objectives are going to be to destroy the cartels, to go after these narco terrorists that are destroying our people, killing our children and our grandchildren. We're also going to keep our adversaries at bay. Those adversaries that wish to change our way of life and our values that are outside of our hemisphere, continuing to keep them out of our hemisphere and focus on building alliances.
Your brother is sleeping in class. That's what he always does. Sleeps in his bedroom, in bed, most of the day. Yeah, I know, that's what he does. That's what he does? Yes. Okay. The TV's on. Yeah, I know, and that's what most of the time he does. Oh my god, that's terrible. Does he have a job? No, he doesn't. He's just lays in bed and he sleeps in bed and goes hang out with his friends at night. Oh, yeah, yep, that's what he does. Ugh. Hey, anyone, is there a bed I could use to sleep? Yes, there's a bed. The bed is right here. Okay, thank you. No problem. Okay.
completely wiped out near more than 50 leaders of the former terrorist regime, including the supreme leader himself. As soon as possible, I know the president would say. This is a huge priority for the president. It remains one. I know he has added on some priorities to the Save America Act in recent days, namely no transgender transition surgeries for minors. We are not going to tolerate the mutilation of young children in this country, and no men in women's sports. And the president putting all of these priorities together, it speaks to just how common sense they are. These are all common sense priorities of this president that are backed by the vast majority of Americans, and he wants Republicans to act on them as quickly as possible. I won't get ahead of the president on the Texas Senate race. I know it's of great interest to everyone. I'm no longer his political spokesperson. I'm a government spokesperson, so I'll let him speak on that directly. Yeah, well, Senator Mark Mullen has been a strong friend of the president's and a big supporter of the president's immigration policies. Not only that, he's exceptionally talented, qualified, and I know well respected by his peers on Capitol Hill from both sides of the aisle. So we look forward to his expeditious confirmation, and I know the White House will be working with our counterparts in the Senate to make that happen as quickly as possible. Sure.
Caroline, the president said he wants to be involved in called so briefly your combination, right? He said that United States strikes have taken out the potential candidates. So does the United States now have any candidates or like looking at candidates who may place who may be in Iran?
I know there's a number of people that our intelligence agencies and the United States government are looking at, but I won't get any further on that. Sure. Again, as I said at the briefing 2 days ago, I don't have any updates with respect to the investigation. I would expect those to come from the Pentagon. Sure, Haley. Again, I don't have any updates for you on the investigation. Those will come from the Pentagon directly. Haley. Again, I'll let the president speak on that directly. Sure. I would just remind people, X is not real life. This president lives in the real world, and with respect to MAGA, President Trump is the leader of MAGA. He's the creator of the MAGA movement. And there is nothing more America first than taking out terrorists who have maimed and killed our own servicemen and women, who chant death to America and pose a threat to the homeland. And so President Trump is a leader of the peace through strength foreign policy doctrine. He attempted peace through diplomacy exhaustively and extensively with the rogue Iranian regime. So they have been struck with the strength and the sheer might and will of the United States Armed Forces, and President Trump has proven he's a man of his word. If you go back and look, not just over the past year as president, but in his first term and in many years of his private life as well, when he has said that the Iranian regime can never obtain a nuclear bomb, well, now he's finally acting on it, and he has the courage to do what so many presidents in the past did not. We'll see you guys later.
All right, so we didn't want to play that back for you from White House Press Secretary, answering a lot of questions there on the Iran conflict. But this just now popping up into our newsroom now. I'm going to take it live for you on the screen. We do have this vantage point there of Air Force One. We do have confirmation from Fox News that President Trump has now arrived in Delaware for the dignified transfer of those U.S. soldiers who were killed in battle. And so what we do want to continue to do here for just a few moments is stay on this shot while we watch as the stairs are brought closer to the plane Air Force One. The door is now open, and that will attach there. That'll be how Force One and come down some of those steps. He may make remarks at any of these points, and so we'll continue to keep you updated as well here. But we do know for the White House, President Trump is set to attend this dignified transfer today of the 6 Army Reserve soldiers who were killed last Sunday. This is when a drone hit a command center in Kuwait, just one day after the U.S. and Israel launched Operation Epic Fury. The White House did put out this statement saying this, quote, President Trump intends to attend the dignified transfer of these American heroes to stand in grief alongside their families. We do know that the Air Force Mortuary Affairs Operations had said that this operation would be happening there in Delaware at Dover Air Force Base. The Pentagon has since released the 6 names of those who were killed earlier this week. They did range in age from 20 years old up to 54 years old. All 6 were assigned to the 103rd Sustainment Command Base in Des Moines, Iowa. Just some background if you're not familiar with a dignified transfer. The dignified transfer ritual at Dover Air Force Base is conducted for every U.S. military member to the theater of operation while All right, as you can see there, we're hearing some of the reaction on the ground from some of the reporters and other members who are there to help the president get off the plane and onto the tarmac there. So what we want to do is avoid going to a commercial break at this moment because we do want to see when President Trump does step off of this plane. And so, of course, we do know that this dignified transfer is part of some of the reality, the very sobering reality that when it comes to Operation Epic Fury and some of our U.S. soldiers who are currently overseas. And so if you are just now tuning in here on Live Now from Fox, President Trump is set to attend this dignified transfer today of these 6 U.S. service members who were killed while supporting Operation Epic Fury. The dignified transfer is taking place there at Dover Air Force Base. Trump says that First Lady Melania Trump and other members of his cabinet are also set to be in attendance. And so as we're looking at where Operation Epic Fury stands now, I do want to give you a few updates there from the Middle East. This just came down from Fox News about 2 hours ago, saying this, that the Israel Defense Forces said today, well, President Trump now walking out. Let's see if we can just listen in.
You know what? I'm gonna go and teach the class since the substitute isn't doing it. I'm turning the TV off. Okay, class, today, since his substitute isn't teaching and he's sleeping, I decided to teach the class. Even though I'm the teacher's pet, I'm teaching. So what they did George Washington in his second term through Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Right. Okay, class. What day was when of 140 years taking the oath of office of President George Washington through President Franklin Delano Roosevelt to become president? What day was it? Remy? March 4th. Correct. And what is 6? Through Franklin, what day did George Washington become president for the first time? Maybe you already went through. I'm picking someone else. Okay. Bruce, April 30th, 1789. Correct. Whoever's teaching it, whoever turned off the TV and started teaching. Hey, whoever turned off the TV and teaching, can you please stop? 'Cause we're here to sleep and watch TV, not learning things. School's about watching TV and sleep, not learning things. And tell me your name so I can send you to the principal's office for turning to turn off the TV, to turn the TV back on and sleep and watch TV or sleep. No. School is for learning, not for sleeping and watching TV all the time. And you threaten me to send me to the principal's office over just teaching when you're supposed to, when you're not doing it? No. School is for sleeping and watching TV. You're not supposed to learn. This is your last warning. If you start teaching one more time, and if you don't turn the TV back on and stop teaching if you don't stop teaching, Greg, no, if you stop watching TV, if you stop teaching and turn on, if you don't stop teaching and don't turn the TV back on one more time, you're going to the principal's office. And what's your name? Nope, I'm not turning the TV back on. I'm going to continue teaching. And my name is Greg. If you send me to the principal's office, I'm telling you that you didn't teach and you were being a bad substitute. and I'm telling the principal that you've been sleeping all day. And I'm gonna get you fired for this. Greg. Go to the principal's office right now for disobeying my rules. Okay? Go to the principal's office right now for disobeying my rules. Okay? Got it? Got it? Got it? Fine, I'll go to the principal's office. That's what I thought, Greg. Look, you can have your son just skip school all the time. And it's not good just to skip school all the time. Let me call you back. Come in. Hello. Hey, Principal. Hey, Greg. Is that the reason why you came here? It's because your substitute isn't what he's supposed to do, isn't doing what he's supposed to do? Yes. The substitute isn't teaching. I have to do that myself. And the substitute is sleeping and having the TV on when he's not supposed to. He's supposed to teach. Well, I had to turn on the TV and teach. Well, I had to teach myself. I had to do that myself, turn off the TV and teach the class. He's not teaching the class. He's sleeping in class. And he turned on the TV. And he threatened me to stop teaching and turn off the TV. And turn back the TV on. What? So, principal, can you please fire the substitute for not doing his job? Also, tell him to come to your office and fire so you can fire him. Can you do that, please? Yeah. Yes. I could get him fired. I could bring him here and fire him, okay? And you could do the teaching for the rest of the day, okay? And be the substitute for the rest of the day, okay? Okay, Greg? Oh, thank you, Principal. Thank you, Principal. Thank you, Principal. Thank you so much. I could teach. You, me, in my office right now. He also told me that school's for sleeping and watching TV, not learn, not to be teached, which is not true. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll take care of that. Now go teach the class for the rest of the day, okay? Okay. So you threatened Gray to go to the principal's office. To the principal's office while he was teaching. It's because you were not doing your job. You were also sleeping and had the TV on when you're not supposed to do that. And you also said to Greg, school is not for learning. School is for sleeping and watching TV. No, school is for teaching. And school is for learning. Not for sleeping and watching TV. Man, school is not for learning. School's for sleep. Yeah, 'cause school is not for learning. School is for sleeping and watching TV. I repeat, school is not for learning. School is not for learning. School is for sleeping and watching TV. You're fired. You're fired. Get out of the school and you're fired and get out. Oh man!